Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Midland stage, Brian Dunne.
State trooper shined a flashlight through a dark night on the Palisades. Said I was flying, I did not notice, was just trying to focus on the time I made in life and sacrifice. Sure, just a short ride from paradise, and just a slip from your hardest days. I'll never know, babe, which way to go, babe. I'm just trying to hold on along the way. You were born in mid-November. The trees were amber, the air was crisp, but darkness fell on your wishing well, where you kept your harmlessness. In life and sacrifice, sure, just a short ride from paradise, and just a slip from your hardest days. I'll never know, babe, which way to go, babe. I'm just trying to hold on along the way. Harlem River, moonlight glistens. I watch and listen to the water run by. Flash my headlights across the state line, coming over the Harlem River Drive. In life and sacrifice, sure, just a short ride from paradise, and just a slip from your hardest days. I'll never know, babe, which way to go, babe. I'm just trying to hold on along the way. In life and sacrifice, sure, just a short ride from paradise, and just a slip from your hardest days. I'll never know, babe, which way to go, babe. I'm just trying to hold on along the way. I'll never know, babe, which way to go, babe. I'm just trying to hold on along the way. Thank you guys. Good evening. Welcome to the Midland Theater. You can't see it, but I can. Welcome to the internet. It's a Sunday night. It's thank you for choosing me over the MTV VMAs. I appreciate that. The carpet too is moving under you, and it's all over now, baby blue. Here we are at the brink of who knows. You got a good idea, Romeo. I lost faith in love long ago. I guess I just switched teams. My Aunt Alice used to work for the Stones. Now she sits around the house alone, playing Scrabble on her telephone. I don't know what that means, out in front of the drugstore line. We're getting drunk on a Tuesday night. You do whatever you want with your life, I'll do whatever with mine. It just works like that. You learn to live or it breaks your back. I believe Mark Twain said that. Is that right? Oh yes, I'm sure. I used to worry about the way I talk. I used to think about the way I thought. I used to talk about myself a lot, but nothing matters anymore. Nothing matters anymore, she said. Now the truth is irrelevant. Just look at the president. Can you believe this shit? No, while I was thinking about this girl I met outside a bar downtown. She'd been giving me the runaround. I was waiting for the hit. She said she lived in LA, but now that all of her debts were paid, she'd probably move to New York someday if she could only swing the rent. Oh, it just works like that. You learn to live or it breaks your back. I believe Rick James said that. Is that right? Oh, yes, I'm sure. I used to worry about the way I talk. I used to think about the way I thought. I used to talk about myself a lot, but nothing matters anymore. Ooh. You try and try, but it's never enough. Oh, some days you wanna give up and get a soda with your big kid lunch. You ought to supersize that. Oh, you've been gunning for the prize, and I know it's hard. You got a cynical mind and a big bad heart, it's true. That's what I love about you. 'Cause I used to think about the way I thought. My God, I was a goddamn boy. I used to think that I could steer the plot, but nothing matters anymore. I used to worry about the way I talk. I used to think about the way I thought. I used to talk about myself a lot, but nothing matters anymore. Ooh. Thank you. Or I assume thank you. I don't know. You could be booing out there. I don't know. I can't read the comments tonight, but I feel your vibe. I feel like it's going good, I put out a record in April. It was a weird time to put out a record, but we did it anyways. It's called Selling Things, available everywhere you can get music these days. But both those songs are on it, as well as this next one. When I was writing this record, I was trying to write a record that sounded like arena rock for but for shy indoor kids. That was the goal with this song. All right. I don't know what happens next. Perhaps I'm stupid, but I thought more or less there'd be a lesson here for me to discern. Maybe I missed it, or there's nothing here to learn. But if you walk me home and let me ramble on, you might find a little comfort in the world I roam. I wanna be be your friend. Don't let me end this night alone. There's not a light in the sky, and you can almost feel the anger in the motherless night as the gunshots in the projects accrue. But I won't hesitate to take a bullet for you, and if you walk me home and let me ramble on, you might find a little comfort in the world I roam. I wanna be your friend. Don't let me end this night alone. What else could you have to do? Wake up tomorrow in your lonely little room. There's a chance we could both be dead by then. Life is what happens when you got no plans, and if you walk me home and you just come undone, you might find a little comfort in the world I roam. I wanna be your friend. Don't let me end this night alone. Some say that words are just words. I say, suddenly the chorus, give me verse after verse. I'm just so sick of feeling sick all the time. But just a little back and forth can ease your worried mind. If you walk me home and you just come undone, you might find a little comfort in the world I roam. I wanna be your friend. Don't let me end this night alone. So what's it gonna be? They're cleaning off the tables and they want us to leave. We could call a couple cars and be gone. We can be strangers if that's what you want, or you can walk me home and let me ramble on. You might find a little comfort in the world I roam. I wanna be your friend. Don't let me end this night alone. A little arena rock for your Sunday night. So this was actually the Midland Theater here in Ohio. This is one of the last gigs I played before it all went down. It's the second to last show I played was here on stage. And I feel like we've aged like a million years since then. So this is a song about getting older. I'm 31, which is an age I thought was ancient when I was like a kid. And here I am, and I'm like, can I hang out with you guys? We were, the VMAs thing, they're filming it in my neighborhood in Brooklyn, and me and my wife walked by the other day, and we were trying to like read all the names, and we were like, shit, we don't know who these people are. And we were like, oh no, it's happening to us. So this is a song about that. You got a new tattoo, and you bought a nice pair of shoes to remind you who you used to be when life was something brand new. Isn't that you sleep a little lighter at night and wake up when the sky gets alight and crawl into the kitchen at dawn. Tell yourself it's alright. You swear you didn't want strings attached and to be tethered to the telephone, but now there's no one here to talk to, and you prefer to sleep alone. All the chances that you couldn't take, mistakes that you couldn't afford to make. Well, what would it have cost you? When you had a new tattoo and you were only 22. You had a hole in your shirt, but there was nothing that you couldn't do. Now you're standing in the vestibule, wondering how they got the best of you. Now that you do your own laundry, now that there's always something pressing you. You swore you didn't want strings attached and to be tethered to the telephone, but now there's no one here to talk to, and you prefer to sleep alone. All the chances that you couldn't take, mistakes that you couldn't afford to make. What would it have cost you? Now your daddy's gonna cover your way, and mama's gonna say it's okay when you call them every Monday at 9 and tell them that it's going fine. All your friends, they just exhaust you. You could have left, but where would you go off to? What would it have cost you? So you got a new tattoo to make it feel something new, the sign of a cross in your thigh, and you don't even really know why, but you're hoping that it marks the end of the time that you could just forget. And so you call it a drop for the night, and then tell yourself it's alright. Nothing like silence. I was lying in bed last night, and my friend Dunne texted me, and he said I should cover this song. Now, I don't really cover songs that much because once upon a time in a dark part of my career, I was in a cover band, and it didn't make me very happy. So I don't really cover songs, and he said, but you should cover this particular song, and I had never played it before. And I'm always a little nervous to cover a song just because I'm always afraid somebody's going to be like, that was so obvious, and then, it'll ruin your indie cred forever, and then no one will ever write about you or write cool things about you. So I was like, I don't know. So I actually texted my other friend. I was like, hey, do you think this is a cool song to cover? And he said it was okay, so we're going to try it, and I will watch it back on the internet later and see if I actually think it's cool. But this is 13 by Big Star. Let's try it. Won't you let me walk you home from school? Won't you let me meet you at the pool? Maybe Friday I can get tickets for the dance, and I'll take you. Won't you tell your dad, get off my back? Tell him what we said about painted black. Rock and roll is here to stay. Come inside where it's okay, and I'll share you. Ooh. Won't you tell me what you're thinking of? Would you be an outlaw for my love? If it's over, let me know. If it's no, then I can go. I won't make you. Ooh. All right. I don't know why I put sunglasses here. I guess I thought it would be cool. Okay. How we doing? We doing okay? All right. I'm here. There are two other people here. There's Robin and Brian. There's another Brian. There's three people in this whole place that holds. How many people does this place hold? 12,000. 12,000 people. 120,000. Okay, 120,000 people. We found another Brian right here in Newark, Ohio. Underrepresented, us Bryans. Well, sometimes I wonder if you're out at the sea. Well, just keep on sailing. The winds will prevail, then forget about me. Well, in California, on the 2 or the 3, turn the radio lower and pull the car over and forget about me. But when I roll along the water's edge, and when I walk across the Brooklyn Bridge, I'll be thinking your name and singing your song. I'll be humming your tune. And when I'm driving on the interstate, all the way to the Golden Gate, from the earth to the heavens, I don't think I'll ever forget about you. If the words that I said should slip into your dreams, well, just pretend I've misspoken. It ain't worth being broken, and forget about me. 'Cause I've just wasted your time and neglected your needs. Well, put your heart back together and protect it forever. Don't waste it on me. But when I roll along the water's edge, when I walk across the Brooklyn Bridge, I'll be thinking your name and singing your song. I'll be humming your tune. And when I'm driving on the interstate, all the way to the Golden Gate, from the earth to the heavens, well, I don't think I'll ever forget about you. Well, sometimes I wonder if you're out at sea. Well, just keep on sailing, the winds will prevail, and forget about me. Oh, yes, there we go. That's the funeral dirge version of that song. Okay, I'm going to try something new on you. I don't even know, like, we could have nobody watching. I would have no idea. It's just like an idiot screaming at the wall. But that's, that's okay. It wouldn't be the first time I've done that, so. All right. Just finished this week, so I feel like it's probably relevant to whatever you're feeling right now. All right. Well, look who showed up tonight in bells. If it isn't Lucifer and his pals from hell, but it's true. Well, I'm not scared of you. There's a riot on the west side, dear. There's a cry that you can hear from here and on the news. Say I'm not scared of you. And much later in the evening, I was looking for the clock, 'cause your friends from back in college, they just talk and talk and talk and talk and never fucking stop. And their husbands are all cops, but you can tell those kids to screw. Say I'm not scared of you. Got in trouble so I took a loan. Now the bank won't ever leave me alone. They say they're coming in, but I'm not scared of them. 'Cause of the two things I have learned in life while staring at my shoes, you either learn to love the cosmic light or you learn to love the blues. I've chosen up my side. Now it's your turn to choose. You just look 'em in the eye not scared of you. Now there's a fire in the countryside. There's a song stuck in my tooth. You know it's true. And nothing sings quite like the truth. And if someday I've had enough to say, then I'll just grab my things and walk away. But till then I'll stand accused. And I'm not scared of you. So if you're feeling shaky, I suggest you sitting down. I've got some bad news, baby, and I feel I'm going down and down and down and down we go. Like a loser on the ropes. There's a world that'll drive you crazy. Where else can you go? Thank you. Apologies to our sponsors. All right, we got a few more here tonight. This is such a lovely place. I would stay here all night, but I have to get back to the hotel and start watching Forensic Files. That's like it's hot on my list of things to do. But I wrote this song last year, and it's sort of taken on new meaning with all the shutting down of live shows. So I send this one out to all our favorite venues, this one very much included, because they're going through hard times, and you know, if you can support them in any way, shape, or form, I hope you will. Well, never stood a chance at being cool in any sense. I have never once been inside looking out, and I thought at least by now that I would know the way around, but I never feel at ease among the crowd. Oh my God, I've got a heart that beats too fast, and a head you can't slow down. It's been dogging me since I don't even know. But I'd like to meet your friends if the moment should allow, and I hope that I can make it to your show. Well, you don't seem like you'd care if the people stood and stared. I bet you wouldn't even notice anything. You're too patient and too kind, and you don't seem to mind that I'm neither, and I'm scared of what they think. Oh my God, I've got a heart that beats too fast, and a head you can't slow down. It's been dogging me since I don't even know. But I'd like to meet your friends if the moment would allow, and I hope that I can make it to your show. I've got a heart that beats too fast, and a head you can't slow down. It's been dogging me since I don't even know. But I'd like to meet your friends if the moment will allow, and I hope that I can make it to your show. I wonder if anybody is going back and forth between me and the VMAs. I wonder what that looks like in comparison. So much less choreography on this show, right? Actually, that's not entirely true. This is all choreographed. It's just a very nuanced choreography. You just have to look very, very, very closely. All right, here's a song I wrote about leaving. This is called Taxi. Got up and packed an evening, shook the sleep from my eyes. There's always something about leaving this city at night. Waited around for a second, then the second was gone. I guess that it's about time I should be getting on. And now I'm riding backseat in this old taxi, heading through a tunnel downtown, thinking about how crazy this life has been lately, and no one's gonna save me now. He says, kid, where you heading? I said, that's a good question. He laughed and said, you'll figure it out. But I'm riding in the backseat in this old taxi, heading through a tunnel downtown. At 17 I was ready to go on a gust of wind, a lonely prisoner of my own soul and my innocence. In the homecoming queens with the high school dreams, the early fall, lived out their glorious scenes and died at the shopping mall. And I went riding backseat in this old taxi, heading through a tunnel downtown, thinking about how crazy this life has been lately. Nothing's gonna save me now. He said, kid, where you heading? I said, that's a big question. He laughed and said, you'll figure it out. But I'm riding in the backseat in this old taxi, heading through a tunnel downtown. Well, some people can say what they want, they just know. Oh, no, no. Others fight to find out, we can only say what they don't. And some people waste the days away, waiting on a reason to live. And some people get dressed, and they go out looking for it. And so I'm riding in the backseat in this old taxi, heading through a tunnel downtown, thinking about how crazy this life has been lately, and nothing's gonna save me now. He says, kid, all I know is you can stay or you can go, but you better move fast now, pal. So we're riding in the backseat in this old taxi, heading through a tunnel downtown. Yeah, we're riding in the backseat in this old taxi, heading through a tunnel downtown. That was them telling me to get off the stage. So I'm going to play one more, and but, you know, I'll see you again soon. Hang tough, hang tight, you know, do what you got to do to survive. And let's arena rock this place out, all 120,000 empty seats. Let's do that. Oh, right. The new record is for sale on the internet. You just Google it, or it's on my website. And thanks to Rob, and thanks to everybody here at the Midland. Thanks to Brian, not me, Brian, you, Brian. And I hope to see you back here in person in real life. I left the water running, I left the door unlocked, I heard the engines coming down the block. And like a bullet from a 44, they torqued the street like you never know. Oh man, you should have seen them go. Here it comes again. Every time I think it's gone, it's in my lungs again. Like a drug we're running on. I don't think I wanna kick this shit. I don't think I wanna change my ways. I think that I'm learning to love the pain. Like a drug that you took at a party, someone swore it'd be fun. Like a pill that you placed upon the tip of your tongue. She was wide-eyed and clenching her jaw. What she had taken, may heaven knows. But oh man, you should have seen him go. Here it comes again. Every time I think it's gone, it's in my lungs again. Like a drug we're running on. I don't think I'm gonna kick this shit. I don't think I'm gonna change my ways. I think that I'm learning to love the pain. Every year I get a little bit older. Every day I lose a tiny little piece of myself. In work and what our world demands. And the tall glass of disappointments upon our shelf. I don't think that I can give up now. I've come too far, too fast, too long. And I didn't plan on letting you down, but there's a simple beauty in carrying on. I don't think I'm gonna kick this shit. I don't think I'm gonna change my ways. I think that I'm learning to love the pain. Thank you, everybody. Good night.